Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Yavin Base, where the best and brightest hero in the galaxy will battle it out for ultimate supremacy.
That's right, Connor. It's March tier list madness. We are ranking the greatest heroes of a galaxy far, far away. Who is the top-seeded Jedi, and who is getting sent to the outer rim of irrelevance?
We've got Jedi, we've got smugglers, rebels, and warriors all vying for that top spot, but who will be bounced to the F tier?
Buckle up, because it's time for the Star Wars Heroes tier list. Let's get ranking.
Already our first upset here, Seth.
Oh, wow. D tier. Wow.
This is madness.
Here we go.
And welcome back to Beyond the Dune Sea presents March Tier List Madness, where every week in March we will be live here at Yavin Base to break down a new tier list here in that galaxy far, far away and beyond. My name is Connor.
And my name's Seth.
And Seth, here we are in the House of Heroes, the Villa of Victors, the Palace of Protagonists, the Casa of Champions.
Yes, let's not forget, though, this was a Sith temple once.
It was?
It was.
Well, we're just not going to think about that.
No, we are not. You know what we're doing?
You know what? Maybe Sith can be heroes. We don't know.
We don't know, but you know what we're going to do? We're going to open the lampshades. We're going to open the shades.
Let the light in.
Let the light in. Exactly, my friend. Yes,
I see.
you know
I gotcha.
What? And you know what? Sith Lords can. They can be good guys.
Sometimes.
Maybe.
Maybe a little bit.
Maybe a little bit of both.
Here we are talking about the GOATs.
We are.
The greatest of all time.
The moths. The men and the women of the hour?
Yeah.
Yes?
Never heard that one. That's a
really?
good one. Yeah.
It's fun, isn't it?
It is fun.
Yes.
We have the mug here, ladies and gentlemen. You familiar with the show? You know the mug. It is packed full of characters from that galaxy far, far away. And you might have noticed a little upgrade, a little facelift to a returning character here on the show. That's right. The board is not only back, it's bigger and better than ever before.
Oh, it's better, baby. It's better.
And you know, all season, we've been waiting for this.
Mm-hmm.
We've been waiting to see who gets that coveted S tier and who has fallen all the way down to that dismal F tier.
And I'll give you, if you want my honest opinion, all right? There's not a lot here. There's not a lot here. There's going to be a lot here, though. Yes. Right. I'm going by I'm shooting from the hip.
Okay.
I'll be real.
Well, hey, you know what? We're going to pull out our first one and we'll give our little bit of our rules. We're not going to have a long preamble. We're just going to get right into it. Seth, our first one, we've got, here we go.
Ooh.
Chewbacca.
Man with a plan.
The man without a medal.
Yes.
And here's a little bit about, the rules about how we're ranking. You guys know we like our law of averages. Seth may have a ranking. I may have a ranking. And we're going to find somewhere in between. But, here's a little definition for hero. Okay, we've got a person who is admired or idealized for courage, outstanding achievements, or noble qualities. And you know what? I think our boy Chewbacca, the Wookiee, he's noble.
He is.
What kind of accomplishments has he had?
Well, I mean, he helped destroy the first Death Star.
Okay.
He was pinnacle in that.
Came in a little late.
He did. But did he get the job done?
They did,
yes,
in fact.
Also helped destroy the second Death Star.
That's true.
Really, I mean, he's always got the Solo and Organa families' backs.
That's true.
And why wouldn't you want that?
True. Where do you got him? Where
do I have Chewbacca? Chewbacca is going at he's going to the bottom of A tier.
Bottom of A tier.
Bottom of A tier, yes. Bottom of A tier.
Already our first upset here, Seth. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if Chewbacca's proven himself A tier on the court.
Hold on. Hold on. Let's think about this. Let's think about your dog. Let's think about Indy.
Okay.
Yeah, let's think about it.
We're getting Indy into this.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Chewbacca's Indy.
That's why I think on a list of heroes, Chewbacca has to go B, because he's just following his life debt. He's following Han Solo. What if Han Solo wanted to go work for the Empire? You think Chewbacca would join him?
No.
He would?
You don't think so?
He's got a life debt.
Maybe.
I think that there's a lot of admirable qualities about Chewbacca.
This man, this Wookiee, he punted a Solo kid, this is in Legends, mind you, onto the Falcon, and then proceeded to catch a moon for a brief moment.
We're not talking about Legends.
I'm just saying.
We're talking about canon. Legends is a whole other list.
Yeah.
I personally I had a middle B. I'll give you top of B.
Fine. I could do top of B.
Fine, top of B.
That's fine.
Top of B. Moving on.
That's fine.
Moving
All right.
on.
Okay.
Oh,
Some
okay.
of our-
we got our package deal.
Yes, some of our old favorites. We have Tick.
That's Echo.
Dang it.
Excuse me.
We got Iku, Rekka, Crosshair, Hunter, Omega, and Tick. We have the Bad Batch.
So the reason why they're a package deal is because I think we have to rank them individually, but they do kind of come as a team.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So you talk about a good team. I mean,
arguably the best.
One of the best teams out there.
Yes, definitely.
So let's start with who's the top one? Who's the first one?
So we've got Tech.
Tech.
Plan 99, baby.
Yeah.
Plan 99.
I think he goes, boom, A tier.
Even though, so does that pull all the others together, you feel like?
Here's the thing that I'm going to say. This is going to come up a lot here. You know how with the villains tier list, you had Dark Wizard brought you up a slot?
Yeah.
Self-sacrifice
yeah.
automatically bumps you a tier.
I understand.
So
everybody kind of starts in C and then you work your way up.
I think that the Bad Batch work really well together. Talk about, admirable qualities.
Mm-hmm.
They've all got admirable qualities. They're courageous.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a lot of achievements. And the self-sacrifice, I think Tech goes right there.
I gotcha. What about Omega?
Where do you have Omega?
I was going to say, I think that she is probably at so she's got a heart of gold, but she doesn't do a whole lot in the grand scheme of all of it.
It doesn't have as many outstanding achievements, but she does rescue the kids in Mount Tantus. That's pretty big.
Again, she's got a lot of heart. She's always bringing it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I feel like that she's got to be the lowest of everybody.
Lowest?
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like that she's got to, besides one other member of the Bad Batch that's definitely lower than her, but I feel like that it's got to be. Is it lower than Chewbacca? Do you feel like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Chewbacca is part of a more grandiose, but we don't know what she gets up to in the rebellion.
This is true.
So,
and we know that she goes and joins the rebellion, which I think is cool. I think that her star-studded moment is that she had to she was protected for so long and then she was able to stand up for herself and then she decided to go join the fight when she was old enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's super cool.
Hunter. So I think a lot of the batch kind of gets grouped up here because they do great things. I do think he gets probably above Chewie only because he leads the batch.
Yeah.
I think he deserves that quality. I think there's an argument to be made for bottom of A.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have that sort of self-sacrificial thing. He's
for
really
her, maybe.
He's really rigid. And I think that's that. It doesn't hurt him, but it doesn't do him any favors. You know what I mean?
I understand.
Okay. Rekka. He's the one that he gets the least amount of development.
Yeah. He's got a heart of gold. Okay. Yeah.
Here, right?
He can float around and be. Yep.
Iku.
Also, not a whole lot of character development.
Not in here, right?
Yeah.
But he does. He's an ARC trooper.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff with the Techno Union.
Yes.
But I think he's kind of, again, they're all kind of floating together in my opinion.
Yep.
And then the toughest one.
Crosshair.
Because
he's kind of like mini Vader, where he had
the redemption.
Yes.
And then had to deal with it.
He did.
This one's hard.
It is.
Because does that hurt him? Because in our villains tier list, a redemption kind of hurt those characters.
Yes, it definitely
so redemption should do these guys some favors, but he did fall for a bit.
He did.
I know this one's hard. I almost want to put him right here just under Chewie.
Yes, I'm fine with that.
Because he does, I think he has great achievements.
Mm-hmm.
He is courageous. I think he goes through a lot as a character.
Yeah.
Maybe down just because of the fall. We'll put him right here.
Okay.
There we go.
All right.
I talked about a lot of those. You
okay, cool. I'm just gonna start pulling.
Pull?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, cool.
Luthen Rael.
About
to see some more of this guy.
Yes, you are.
Is he going to bring his A game to the court in seaid 2?
I assume he will.
Yeah.
My goodness. The guy's he's an all-star. He's an MVP. He won himself what did he win? Like a SAG award or something like that, didn't he?
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, for his portrayal of Luthen, something like that. I don't know. Great speech, but definitely not the nicest guy.
I know.
Yeah.
This is what makes this one tough.
I know, and that's what makes it tough too, because I don't know. I feel like that. My gut instinct.
Wow.
Is that he's what? What? Okay, give me some. Give me some, like, we could.
So I think, okay, achievements? He starts the Rebel Alliance, basically.
Well,
He like
several people. Padme Amidala starts
I
the
know,
Rebel
but
Alliance.
he gets the ball really rolling as far as like militarizing and ultimately leading to the Empire's defeat. But he does, what does he say? Burn his future so that I'm going to butcher his speech. That great speech, where he talks about never getting to experience. I don't remember. He like burns the sunset. There's something about a sunset and burning his future. That all the pieces.
So he doesn't get to enjoy the sunset or whatever. He burns his future. Yeah.
So there is that, but I do think like he is. My thing hinges on, is he noble? He has noble intentions, but it's more like the ends justify the means.
Oh yeah, he reminds me a lot of like Saw Gerrera.
So I'm like, well, but I don't know. I don't think he's as extreme as Saw. I think he is extreme, but Saw goes the extra mile there. I would have to. My gut tells me bottom of A, personally.
Bottom of A,
but
my goodness,
you have convinced me with the. I do think his ignoble qualities do bring him.
I mean, he has to be for what he has to do
right here, right?
Okay, I'm fine.
That could change. That could change in season 2. We'll see. We'll see.
Maybe he'll be a nice grandpa.
He could be.
You never know.
Yeah, maybe he'll make it out alive.
That would be nice.
Would it?
I doubt it.
Wedge Antilles, lightning round here. Wedge Antilles. I mean, he's like top of C, right? He doesn't do a whole lot.
I mean,
good,
he
right?
does. He's very pinnacle in both of the Death Star attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like he doesn't. When I think hero,
yeah,
I don't think Wedge Antilles. He's not like C is mid. Like,
gotcha.
You're doing the bare minimum to be a hero.
I gotcha. I mean, it better be the very tippy top of C. I mean, not many people.
Okay, what do you want to be?
I feel like that he could be bottom of B.
Okay.
I mean, just the fact that he's the only pilot that survives all 3 movies of the original trilogy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he shows up at Exegol.
He does.
Yeah.
He does show up.
Kind of a big deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Our Lady Kira.
Mm-hmm. For Kira, I think because she's so questionable, let's hear a little bit from our courtside correspondent about Kira. Take it away, Tiara, crafting on Ilum.
Bright suns, rising moons. My name is Tiara from Crafton on Ilum. I am here today to provide defense as to why Kira should be considered a hero and placed in A tier, no less than B tier. I will settle for B tier. I will not stand for blasphemy nor slander about Kira. Some might say she has a morally gray position due to her activities in the crime syndicate. Some might say that she does not belong anywhere near the hero tier list. But I have one word for the jury, and that is love. Some might say does the ultimate act of love by letting her lover go to protect him. What's so important about this one act? Let's visit Webster's dictionary. The dictionary defines a hero as someone who exhibits courage, noble qualities, and acts of selflessness. And what, may I ask, is more selfless than love? Would you not say that the Jedi belong in A tier? Some of them. Due to their selflessness and protecting others. And is that not what Kira did? She did. She did indeed. And with that, blessings, bright suns, rising moons. Bye for now.
Great art. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Crafting on Ilum, Tiara, appreciate you.
Yes.
I will admit, she swayed me a little bit. First, she came out swinging with the A tier. I'm like, hey, I don't know.
Yeah, no less than B tier. That's what she claims. Did she sway you that much?
But Kira does have that self-sacrifice there at the beginning of the movie. That is pretty big. And then she kind of does things to survive. Now, at what point does she need to take responsibility for those actions? I'll defer to you because I know you know her actions more of the comics than I do.
She's not a good person.
No?
No.
Does she do anything? But she loves Han Solo and she's still going after, him and Carbonite, right?
I think that's still for nefarious reasons, if I remember right.
Oh,
yes. Okay. So that's what I'm kind of like, I just don't know. I don't know if I can give.
I was in D tier before Tiara's response.
Gotcha.
I could probably go C. I think I could because of that self-sacrifice.
I gotcha.
At the beginning of the
movie.
The
early of her life, the early parts.
She got a point.
She does.
She does have one of those big qualities.
Yes.
Nobility.
1.
C tier.
C tier.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
So you did get her out of D tier.
You did.
So
because,
you
oh my
argued
gosh,
well.
I even questioned why she should be even on the list to begin with. Goodness.
Hey, next one up, we've got Bo-Katan Kryze.
Bo-Katan Kryze.
First appearance in the Clone Wars.
Clone
but you know
Wars.
what? She's not so nice in the Clone Wars. And I
She's
don't
not.
think we can't let that go, Miss Kryze.
We cannot.
Slapping Ahsoka on the butt.
Selling her?
Mind you. Burning down the village.
Yes.
Acts of terrorism just because you're kind of nice in The Mandalorian and you go on a nice character arc where you're like finding yourself.
Yeah.
As a hero, great character.
Yeah.
But as a hero, I'm almost putting her next above Kira.
Okay.
But I think she goes in C tier.
Yeah.
She has a lot of wrongs she needs to make up for.
No,
and I
it's
don't
true.
think her actions in the Clone and Mandalorian make up for it.
Yes, it's true. I mean, Mandalore fell on her watch.
That's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm fine with that. That does not bother me at all. That
Hey,
just-
some agreement. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Hey, who we got
Right.
next?
Here we go.
Hey, who do we got?
Hey, it's your favorite show. I don't even remember her name.
Tala.
Tala.
Tala Darith.
From Obi-Wan.
You know what?
Yeah.
She's got that thing.
Redemption.
Sacrifice.
Yes.
She wasn't even redeemed. I don't think she ever joined on evil pretenses. She just realized what the Empire was.
Yes.
And then started doing the right thing.
Yes, that is true. That is true. I mean, so does that mean does she belong bottom of B then? Because of the sacrifice?
I'm going to hit you with something crazy here, Seth.
Uh-oh.
I think Tala belongs at A tier.
A tier, really?
A tier because
Man,
I
he
don't
really
think
likes the show.
I do love
He
Kenobi.
really likes the
Listen.
show. What?
Imperial behind enemy lines, doing the right thing with no thought to her own well-being and her own safety.
Yeah.
I think that immediately puts a character like that, at least in B. But then self-sacrifice. She
Yeah.
sacrificed herself for the path on Jabim. And as far as a hero goes, I don't think that she doesn't have anything against her. I mean, let's turn to the list.
Yeah.
We've got admired and idealized for courage. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
not like, I'd say she's admired, definitely courageous, outstanding achievements. Yeah. She's helping the path. She's helping people get to safety, like the Underground Railroad from the Empire.
Yeah.
Noble? Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think she's a great hero. I'm not saying she's the most compelling character in the world, but she's a great hero.
Fine. I'll give you that. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
Hey.
Hey.
Zeb Aurelius.
Zeb. Man, I don't know where to put this guy. Do you know where to put this guy? He's like Chewbacca.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
where I'm at. It's like
I was
B,
going
right?
to say, he's like Chewbacca.
I like Zeb. It's just,
he's fine.
he doesn't do anything crazy.
No,
Right.
nothing like crazy, except like he befriends like his mortal enemy or whatever.
Yeah.
With Callus and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. But nothing like, oh man, like, I mean, typical rebellion stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Han Solo.
Mibuki, Han. This is
One of your
tough.
favorite characters.
This is one of my favorite characters. But I will be the first to admit, I don't think that he's one of the greatest heroes in the galaxy. So I think that he belongs somewhere by Chewbacca.
I think he gets a little bit ahead of Chewbacca,
Yeah.
personally, but I am 100% in agreement.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to let my bias, mess with that.
I love Han Solo.
I
but
do
at
too.
the end of the day, what really gets me with him the most, I know this is going to seem like really, this is what you're splitting hairs about. I don't like that he splits with Leia over Ben.
Yeah.
And he doesn't stay with her.
Yeah.
And he goes back to being a smuggler scoundrel.
The only thing he knew was good at.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong. I get all the sympathy in the world for Han and the trauma he's going through in that moment.
Mhm.
Right. I'm not taking that away from him, but be there for your wife, man. Like at least like you could go through your stuff on your own as well, but
Yeah.
like internally, be there for your wife.
Oh, yeah.
That's not what you do.
I mean, he kind of lucks into the rebellion and
Yeah.
then, like, is kind of stuck with them.
Comes in at the 11th hour to save Luke.
He does.
Again, great, noble qualities, but at the end of the day, he is kind of selfish.
Yes.
So I'm with you. B
Oh,
tier.
All right.
No disagreement.
Are you
from
proud
me.
of me?
I'm proud of
That
you.
wasn't just like S tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Yeah.
Yoda.
Yeah.
Ooh, talk about a tough
It is.
Tough one.
He's that low in A, really?
I could be convinced because Yoda doesn't really have. He never does the self-sacrifice. I do love his.
I mean, him going up against Palpatine all by himself.
Yeah, but he loses.
It's true. I mean, he attempted.
Yeah. No, I'm not going. I don't know. Yoda's tough because how much of the fall of the Jedi Order do you put on him? That's really why he goes here, maybe not an S, in my opinion. Because like S tier character, probably.
Yes.
Right. But like as a hero, I think that there's a lot of the Jedi's hubris that can be assigned to Yoda.
Yeah.
And so I probably above Tech now that I'm really thinking about it.
Yeah.
I think that
that's better.
Like
I'm okay with that.
His jump up to like wise, the wise Jedi Master we see in
Empire
is huge for that character.
Yes.
So, but I think you got to put a little bit on Yoda for what happened to the Jedi Order, personally.
Especially if you watch those last seasons of Clone Wars.
Yeah, that's why I give him a lot of credit because he does learn. He does learn from that, and that's war does not make one great.
It does not. Rey Skywalker. Read it again.
A person who is admired or idealized for courage, outstanding achievements, or noble qualities.
I think she has all of those. I'll be real. I mean, I think that she does try to do the right thing in all the situations. Yeah.
Okay. So where does she go?
I think that she is middle of A tier.
I'm going to hit you with the cold water.
Okay.
I think Rey belongs in B.
Wow.
This is maybe one of my most controversial takes.
Oh, okay.
Listen.
All right. Wow, folks.
Listen, let me get on my soapbox here.
Uh-oh. The soapbox is out.
I really thought about this.
Okay.
This is the one I thought about maybe the most.
Yeah.
Courage. Definitely has courage.
Yes.
But she kind of also, you said Han lucks into the rebellion. Yeah. She kind of lucks into the resistance. Now I get it. Will the Force and all that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But outstanding achievements.
She defeats Palpatine.
With the help of all the Jedi, right?
She's the conduit for all of them.
I get it, but like look through Force Awakens. What does she do in Force Awakens? She beats Kylo at the end with the help of the Force, but otherwise she's not taking down Starkiller Base. No. She's only there because she got captured. No. She doesn't have a whole lot of achievements in that movie.
I mean, she does get the plan or the map does get to Luke Skywalker.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's more BB-8 than anything. Let's be real. Like he's the one who brings the map fragment.
Okay.
And Poe Dameron and Lor San Tekka. Last Jedi, again, she goes and trains with Luke.
Yeah.
But what does she achieve? She doesn't even beat Kylo or anything. She comes in the Falcon and helps out the resistance on Crate, which is great.
Yeah.
And like helps get them all out.
I was about to say she saves everybody. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Thanks.
But then Tross.
Thanks.
She struggles a lot with the dark side. She's being real selfish in that movie.
Yeah.
But then at the very end, she kind of defeats Palpatine, but
she does
with the help of all the Jedi.
Yeah.
I just don't think when you look at ultimately who will go in S tier.
Yeah.
I like Rey. Don't get me wrong. I'm not hating on Rey. I like Rey. I just don't know that she has those like high hero qualities that some of the other characters do. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I think she's courageous. I think she's always getting her, like she has no problem charging into battle.
Yeah.
But other than that, that's kind of.
What about, would you do right next to Hunter? No, I mean like.
On the other side?
Yeah, above him.
Above Han Solo.
Yeah, like this. Like this is what I'm thinking. Like we start going like this. Exactly. We start kind of going like that.
Okay, fine.
Kind of start.
Fine. The pictures may be too big.
Maybe.
Fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
There you go.
Fine.
Okay. All right.
Mace Windu.
I agree wholeheartedly. I agree. Oh my gosh, you're talking about the dogmaticness of the Jedi. Well, it's this guy
right there. Talk about selfishness.
Yes.
And bringing the Jedi Order down. Mace Windu. Now, I think maybe it's not so nice that he is heroic, so maybe he's above Kira, but like, C tier all the way.
Yeah.
For my man Mace.
Yeah. There was a reason why he was able to like go toe to toe with the Emperor, because he lets the dark side flow through him. Mm-hmm. So There is that.
He's just real mean. I'll be honest. That's
Yes.
why he's there. He's
He's
real
nasty. I didn't play this game. You're going to have to help me.
mean. Sira Junde.
Yeah.
This is like, I mean, B tier. She's great.
Yeah.
She goes toe to toe with Vader. She
Yeah, I
learns
know,
a
but
lot.
she almost wins, right?
She does get a little close.
It's a little crazy.
A little close. But
It's a
I
little
think
crazy.
talk about a character who goes through a lot of growth to become that hero.
Yeah.
Great. But she, yeah, I mean, not much else to say. She's great. B tier.
Okay.
I guess it's time.
Yeah. I guess it is time.
Luke Skywalker.
Yes.
Do we have another courtside correspondent?
Yes, we do.
All right, let's turn over to our courtside correspondent, Retney's Holocron.
Okay, what's up, guys? I chose Luke because that is my favorite character. If you know me or have seen my videos, then you know that. And, you might think that this is an easy choice to go with, and maybe it is, but obviously I'm going to put Luke in S tier. Luke is so inspiring. He's been my hero since I was a little kid. What is so impactful about Luke is that no matter what age you are, you can relate to him and be inspired by him in different ways. Like as a kid, I just wanted to be brave like Luke and jump around and fight with a lightsaber. But then as an adult, I look at the lessons from Empire Strikes Back to The Last Jedi, where he's failing at everything he tries to do on Dagobah, and Yoda is telling him that is why you fail. And watching that as an adult, seeing my hero go through those struggles and understanding the themes in ways that I didn't as a little kid made me relate to Luke more than I ever had before. And even though The Last Jedi is my least favorite Star Wars movie, I'm still inspired by Luke in that movie, because even though he failed and went into exile and was afraid and made mistakes, at the end he realized he was wrong, and he showed up on Crate as a Jedi Master at his max power and saved everyone using the Force for knowledge and defense. Just like Yoda taught him, he didn't kill anyone, he didn't use violence. He saved everyone. He inspired a new generation, like the Broom Kid. That's one of Luke's best moments. That's how powerful Luke is. Like, even though I hate that movie, I love that moment with Luke. He is just the best. I love Luke. That's about it. S tier, for sure.
Well, thank you so much,
Thank you.
Retney's Holocron. I'm with Retney all the way as far as what he's talking about, being inspired by Luke at every stage of your life. And
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't say it any better. I wanted to swing the green lightsaber around as a kid, and now, I talk about it a million times, but throwing away the lightsaber,
That's the
making you a
important
hero.
thing.
And I think that Luke is the hero of heroes when it comes to Star Wars. Talk about outstanding achievements. He blows up the Death Star. He goes to Dagobah. He fails on Cloud City. He comes back in Return of the Jedi, beats his father, but ultimately decides no. Going to throw this down.
Yeah.
And even in the sequel trilogy, you get the same thing where he is the hero of heroes, self-sacrifice, huge. I think there's no better place for my boy Luke. My bad, Luke.
Agreed.
Okay, good. I was going to say, we're going to.
Oh, what?
We're
What can
going
I
to have to go out in the court.
What? Gonna have to go to the ring. What can you really say against him? That's the whole thing. Is that it is the hero's journey.
Even when he does fail,
Yes,
he rises back up.
He does rise, as a Jedi should. So, not much more I can say. Finnick Shand. I think that
Yep.
yeah, sorry. Bounty hunter for hire. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. She occasionally does a good thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
So basically, if you guys haven't caught on, we're taking characters who are either protagonists of their story, meaning they're not necessarily heroic, which is interesting, or supporting heroes from each movie and show. Cobb Vanth.
Oh,
Talk about a supporting character.
heck yeah.
I'll let you take this one away because I know you're very passionate about this character.
Yeah, I do like him. And I think that he belongs up here. I think that he honestly belongs up in the B section, somewhere in there. Because, at the end of the day, he's just a guy who's trying to make a difference in the world. Granted, it is a little violent and everything. But yeah, he's just trying to restore order to the land that he lives on. So I would say that, and also he doesn't fight for the armor. he like says, "Hey, help me do this. Help me beat the crate dragon. I'll just give you the armor."
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he continues to be the marshal even after he loses the armor, and he tries to defend the town against Cad Bane and everything.
Mhm.
So I'm here for it, man.
All right, moving on then.
Yep.
Master Soul.
Remember when you guys were all hot on this guy?
I thought he was great until that like last 2 episodes.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
Oh, wow. D tier. Wow.
Look, I liked Soul in the beginning. I was sure that it was going to be like there's some misunderstanding, but no. The mystery was that there was no mystery. He really did do a bad thing.
He just was a jerk.
And then decided to make this big cover up with the Jedi. Like, it's so weird to me because I get why you would want to kill the big demon smoke monster. Like, that makes sense. Like, oh, shoot, that's scary. I'm going to stab it with my lightsaber.
Yeah.
Why hide it all? Why then what? Like, he's real weird when to steal the kids.
Yep. Why not just explain what's going on?
Like, he's really into that for some reason. Like, oh, the Force told me I have to kidnap these kids.
Yeah.
Which I know it's a little more nuanced than that, but really not much. I think that he belongs in D tier. Like, all of his noble qualities go out the window in those last 2 episodes.
It's true. It is true. So, yeah, I feel like I got to go with that.
It's rare to be on D and F tier on this show.
It is true. It is true. Mon Mothma.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So figurehead in the rebellion. She's kind of like Luthien in the way that like she was playing the political game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I think that she's got to be kind of around where he's at.
Yeah,
yeah.
I think the thing that gets her both in canon and in Legends is that she kind of falters when she becomes the leader of the New Republic.
Yeah,
she's just not effective she's effective as a military leader.
Yeah.
And she does a lot of heroic things like an Andor and stuff. But once you get post Return of the Jedi, I think she kind of falters as a character a little bit. So yeah, B tier is perfectly fine with me. Oh, wow. ARC Trooper 5s.
Oh. Yeah, that's where he needs to be.
Yep.
It's true.
Because your wife would kill you if you put him any lower.
No, I wouldn't do that. I think she'd be all right with it. But, I mean, that self-sacrifice and then also dying for the right thing. Mm-hmm. And then having your death completely covered up.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's cold, man.
Amazing
it's super cold.
Amazing character, amazing moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you are right.
Babu Frick.
Hey.
Hey. You talk about a GOAT. You talk about an MVP. That's what this game is all about.
It's true.
Babu Frick made the game.
Yeah.
So that we all could enjoy the game.
I was about to say, sometimes a hero comes along and it moves a generation.
No argument for me. Moving on.
Exactly.
Who can fix a droid?
Who could fix a very specific droid?
Who can fix C-3PO?
Exactly.
Our favorite.
And get him to speak the Sith.
Right?
Yes.
Only Babu.
Only Babu Frick. He is our favorite Anzellan.
Hera. Syndulla.
Yes.
B tier's going to get real crowded.
B tier's going to get super crowded. That is true.
She's just...
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I mean, the pictures got a bigger board, made the pictures too big. So it's really like we didn't get a bigger board.
We didn't get a bigger board at all.
Boom.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, she's good.
Yeah.
And she's actually my favorite character in Rebels.
Yeah.
Like consistently the best character in Rebels, in my opinion.
Yeah. Really? More so than some of the Jedi?
I think so.
Yeah.
We'll get to it.
To me, you're not. He's not down by Mace.
No.
That's for sure.
He's good, though.
Yeah. I think that he's probably...
He's our Jedi Clone Wars representation. One day we'll have to do a Jedi tier list. That'd be fun.
Yes, that would be insane. That would be insane.
Rose Tico.
Good luck. I'll let you handle this.
Yeah, oh, you're going to let me? Okay.
I'll just let you handle
this.
this.
I'm sorry. I know everybody's going to be so mad at me. I don't do this often. I love Kelly Mary Tran. Let's get that out of the way for some of you bozos out there. You know who you are. Actually, I don't think we have anybody like that who watches our show, thankfully.
Yeah.
But I like Kelly Mary Tran. I think the writing for this character is atrocious. It takes away so much from Finn as a character. Like Finn goes through a great character arc in The Force Awakens.
Yep.
And then he has to sit second fiddle and let her have the moral high ground the entire time here. Like he's trying. It's weird. I could go into it and get into it and get into it. And one day maybe we will.
Yeah.
We'll have to talk about this movie. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, I think she's one of the worst characters in the whole franchise.
Yeah.
As far as heroics, I mean, she takes away from Finn's heroics.
She does belittle him a lot.
Yeah.
Granted, it was to save him. She did save him.
So here's what I'm gonna say about that.
Okay.
I'll give you a little personal anecdote. I know this video is already going to be 4 hours long, but when I was a kid, I would go to youth group a lot. Okay. I lived about 3 or 4 blocks from the church I went to.
Mm-hmm.
And I would walk home. I'd walk there and I'd walk home every day. And it got out pretty late usually. And during the wintertime, of course, it was always really dark and sometimes really cold, but I didn't mind. I would always walk home. Very kind youth leader who I had known. He actually ran a small business in the area that I would help out with from time to time. And he would always ask me, "Hey, you want to ride home?" And I would say, "No, it's okay. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. I appreciate it." Well, finally one night, he kept pestering me and he's like, "Get in this car. I'm taking you home. It is freezing out here. It's below 0." I'm like, "Fine." And we pull up to the house and he's like, "Don't steal someone else's blessing." I'm like, "What's that mean?" He's like, "Well, people, a lot of very kind people are trying to help you on your way home and all these things. And like that's good for them. That's good for their heart and good for their soul. And so you may think that, you're this big guy, because you could walk home all by yourself and stuff. It's like, but let other people give you some acts of selflessness. Don't steal other people's blessings."
Interesting.
Moral of the story, Rose Tico steals Finn's blessings. He was going to do the right thing, do the ultimate sacrifice and save the resistance, where you wouldn't even need Luke Skywalker, basically, because their canon didn't work. But yeah, they'd probably still get in, but it'd take them a lot longer.
Yeah.
And she has that weird line about like, "Oh, we don't fight what we hate, but saving what we love." And it's like, I could see the idea, but I don't think it's executed well at all.
I gotcha. Dang. That's cold. She's definitely worse than... No. She's worse than him?
Yeah. He's still a Jedi, at least. And he,
I guess, barely.
But he doesn't do anything actively horrible, Yeah. I mean, he does kill Anastasia, but that's like in a moment of, again, wouldn't you do the same?
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, he did kill...
I mean, that's tough. I don't know. Because F tier are reserved for you took away from the story I'm enjoying.
Yeah.
I think this is not great, but it didn't really take away from the writing.
Okay.
Which is a layered statement. She, I think, takes away from one of the 3 characters in the sequel trilogy to the point where he never really recovers as a character. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you. I follow you.
That's where I'm at with it.
Okay. Huh.
I mean, if you think she should be D, I could go D, but I'm just...
I think she should be in the D.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Everybody home's like, "Gosh, I can't believe it. You're done. You don't like her either."
Lightning round, baby.
Lightning round. Who do we got?
Jimmy Smits.
Jimmy Smits.
It's Bail Organa. I mean, he's like my Mothma.
I know. They all got us.
Yeah, I was going to say, we did too many.
We did a separate tier here for
for the
rebel leaders.
Yes.
Hey, speaking of Finn. This is, gosh, talk about another character who, yep, I would actually, that's where I'm at with him too. Yep.
Because I'll do you one better.
I think he does a little bit more than Rey.
Yeah.
I think he shows a lot of courage, especially in The Force Awakens. He goes through that arc. I mean, he goes against Kylo Ren when he's just like, "You know what? I'm gonna save my friends. I don't know how to use this weapon. I don't have the Force.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna help my friends."
Yeah. And I love it too. That he's putting himself out there. And what's the first thing when he wakes up? He's thinking about his friends.
Yeah. Unfortunately, The Last Jedi hurts his character quite a bit.
Yeah.
To the point where I'd almost go B tier, but it's hard to put that. She's getting the brunt of what happens to Finn. Yeah. She's taken that from him. She's taken the sacrifice that he should have done. But I mean, even in Last Jedi, he's going to sacrifice himself. Mm-hmm. And then in Rise of Skywalker, he's leading the resistance forces. So flawed movies, flawed character, but ultimately as a hero,
he ends up all right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I hope we see more of him.
Yes.
He's one of the best parts about that trilogy.
Come on back, sir.
Yeah.
Come on back.
One more.
Yep.
Cassian Andor.
Cassian Andor.
We get to see more about this guy. This one's hard.
I
right?
know, because guess what? He kind of sucks. That's the whole thing. What?
He's kind of mean.
He's always mean, and that's the whole thing that I just like. I can't wait to hear you guys all talk about Andor, because like
you're not coming along for the ride.
I mean, I just can't wait to hear. I know what we're gonna say about Andor, but I can't wait to hear what everybody else is saying about Andor, because I'm like, this guy like is gonna go through all these lessons, then he's gonna be that jerk that we meet in Rogue One.
Yeah,
it's rough.
This one's really
real rough.
It's like, as a hero, where do you put a character like this?
Yeah.
I don't want to put him in C, but I feel like he's kind of in the place that Bo-Katan's
He's like
at.
Bo-Katan. I'd put him above her.
Morally gray?
Yeah, like just, yeah.
Don't get me wrong, great character.
Yeah.
Just as a hero, though.
No, I was going to say, I mean, like, he's, what are the acts of love?
Yeah.
Where's the selflessness? Maybe at the very end of his life.
Right, yeah, because he does have the self-sacrifice, but he's kind of forced into it. Like, what else are you going to do, right?
Yep.
So, all right, you're up.
Captain Holdo.
Oh, here we go. We're just doing all these.
Great. I think like she does do the sacrifice play though.
I think she's right there with Mace, personally.
Yeah.
She's like, she does good things, but she's a jerk while doing it.
Yeah.
Like,
but the sacrifice play.
It is great. I think maybe she could be B tier because of the sacrifice play.
Yeah. Isn't that your rule that like they all start to see, and then like, so she's got to be like back here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's another character that frustrates me. It's like, why? Yeah. Why is she not talking to Poe?
Exactly. That is one of the confusing things about that movie, where it's like, oh, we're just making conflict because our characters aren't sharing information. Yeah. I hate that trope. I hate it.
Grogu. Hero of heroes.
Innocence.
Is there a question about this one? I mean, he stops the Rancor in Book of Boba Fett.
He does.
Yeah. Good dude.
The best dude. I mean, I think that just the innocence or whatever. I mean, he eats all those eggs.
That's true. Fair enough. I didn't even think about that.
The man's chaos.
This is more in here just for fun. He's not like, it's hard to even, he's a character, but he's more of a prop.
Yes, very much so. He's a MacGuffin.
Just to be mean, I'm keeping him right there.
He's going to be in C tier?
Yeah.
Could be. Right next.
There you go, Grogu.
Yeah, right next to Fennec Shand.
Put you right next to Mulan.
Yep, perfect.
We'll make a man out of you yet, Grogu.
Perfect.
Talk about another one that's kind of in here just for fun. Jedi Dooku. Because he's the protagonist of Tales of the Jedi.
I think that he's probably right around where Mace is.
Really?
Yeah. What do you think?
He's got to be bottom of D.
Bottom of D?
Yeah, I mean, like, I only put him in here because he's a protagonist.
Yeah.
But, like, he falls and he doesn't get redemption. He was cool for the time that he was a Jedi.
Yeah, exactly.
He's still morally gray, but I mean, there's some bad stuff in the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
So as a hero, he might as well be a villain.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Cal Kestis.
You have to help me.
He's kind of another one that's like, he has a lot of darkness right now. I think that he will probably overcome it in the third game, but we don't have that part of the story yet.
Yeah.
So, but he's pretty heroic though. I mean, he overcomes a lot to save the kids in the first game, like from the holocron, like the force sensitive children.
Yeah.
I'd put him top of B.
Okay.
He's a good hero.
Yeah. Threatening kids. Remember, that was a bad guy thing.
Yeah.
From the last year.
A lot of the,
yeah. Save the rebellion. Save the dream.
Saw Gerrera.
Saw Gerrera. Ugh.
Your favorite character?
I was going to say that, like, he's just so extreme. Like, I think that he belongs, like, I think he's doing the right thing, but my goodness.
Yep.
My goodness. Doesn't care. What? A transport full of orphans? But you're telling me that there's a bunch of military supplies on it too? Get them gone.
He kills Tech.
He does kill Tech. Okay.
D tier.
Kills a guy who's an A.
Yeah.
Okay.
Marin. Right now, just because she's kind of a morally gray character as well. She kind of reminds me of Mace a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, she is a witch.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes you inherently evil, but I mean, like, you have to know.
Necessarily.
Yeah. But Hello, what do we have here?
Hey.
Yeah, I think that he's about where Han and Chewie are. I
I'd
mean,
say he's a little lower.
you think so?
As a hero? I mean, he does.
He leads the,
Yeah, the second Death Star run does.
yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
fair enough.
Yeah.
That
And I mean, he
makeup.
goes on adventures with Luke and stuff like that. Like, he's fighting the good fight.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I mean, granted, he's always looking out for himself.
yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. So what do you think?
Yeah, I'm with you, Han and Chewie.
Han and Chewie?
Man, right, we really did make a mistake printing these out. So
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Bear with us, guys. Bear with us.
hey, it's all right.
It's always fun here out beyond the Due to Sea.
Leia Organa Solo.
Wow.
Princess Leia. To me, she's royalty.
She'll always be royalty.
Before we give our thoughts, once again, we got to hear from our Courtside correspondents. This time, Jessica from Tales of the Force. See if she can convince us one way or the other.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I said, aren't you a little short to be Kylo? I mean, Stormtrooper? Oh, hi. How's it going, guys? This isn't right. Hold on. It's Leia. It's Leia, guys. She is an A-tier hero. I have her tattooed on me. It's Leia. I don't think I need to explain it, but like, she saved everyone. She saved everybody's skins. Everybody. Luke, Han, Chewie, the rebellion, the resistance. It's Leia. I don't know what else I have to say. She stood up to Tarkin, told him he stunk. She got in Vader's face. It's Leia. If you don't pick Leia as A tier, y'all are a bunch of scruffy looking nerf herders. And that's all I have to say about that.
That's an accusation I don't know that I could stand for.
My goodness.
I don't,
Wow.
who's she calling scruffy looking?
That's what I was going to say. What?
Listen, maybe an A-tier character, but that's an S-tier cosplay.
Yes.
That's great. But I did expect that.
Yes. I like the performance.
I have to disagree with you, Jessica. I think you're a little off base with your ranking here. Who am I to call you out? A tier. It's a little too low. I think she, never mind Babu, not trying to, compare the two characters.
Yeah.
But I think Leia belongs S tier. Sacrifice.
Mhm.
Leads the rebellion, leads the resistance. I like what Jessica says, stands up to Vader, stands up to Tarkin, two of the nastiest guys in the galaxy. Probably would have stood toe to toe with the Emperor if she needed to.
Yeah, and I was going to say too that we don't see it, but I'm sure she stood up to Snoke and his forces and everything via the resistance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any argument? She can go below Babu if you really, I understand you feel passionate about that.
It's all right. It'll be fine. She'll always be royalty to me. I think that she stands as not like, she's one of the greatest females in all of fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah, not just Star Wars.
Yep.
So I think that
A
it is
damsel not in distress.
no,
She leads the charge in the Death
that's
Star.
true. I was going to say that the fact that this princess doesn't really need saving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our board's looking pretty diverse.
OSHA.
No way. F tier, man.
Yeah.
I know, guys. I know. It's like, hey, two more dudes on the internet complaining about the Acolyte.
She's evil though.
Yeah, I know.
She kills him.
Well, not only does she evil, I really don't like that character.
Yeah.
Her and May. May's a little bit better, actually.
Yeah.
But if you want to watch our Acolyte coverage, we've got it. But we'll say, just because there's a lot of this out there, we won't yuck your yum. You like this show? We're happy you like it.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments. If
I'd
you
watch
like it, what
season
you like.
2.
I would watch a season 2. But
Yeah.
me personally, not a lot of great characters in that show, except for Chimera. Man, too bad we didn't have him for our villains tier list. That would have been fun.
Yes.
But OSHA, unfortunately, I mean, just because someone has to be an F tier, I'll keep her there.
Gotcha. Okay.
But here, I'll put Dooku down there too.
Okay.
Since he's real bad.
He is really, really bad.
But yeah, I mean, she's evil, and she's also not a great character, so that's
No.
why you get an F tier.
I was going to say,
He's a great character, but he is evil, so he gets up a notch. My bad.
He what? He's evil in what?
He's evil, but he's a good character, so he gets up a notch.
Oh, okay.
That's where I'm at. That's where I'm
Gotcha.
at. That's where I'm
Okay.
at.
All right. Don't at me, bro.
Don't have me, bro. Oh, we got a package deal. Chirrut Unway and Baze Malbus.
Yes,
All these guys do the sacrifice play, so
they
it's like,
do.
I think they both, man, I know we're crowded, but they kind of,
They're at the bottom of B tier.
yep.
Yeah.
Right next to Jimmy Schmitz.
Yep.
Jimmy Schmitz!
Yep.
We always have this problem.
It's true.
New board, and it doesn't matter.
I can't believe it. You made the circles too big.
I did, okay, it's been established. Circles are too big. Next time, we'll make the circles smaller, okay?
We just wanted you guys to be able to see them.
Yeah, that's all.
That's the whole
We
thing.
heard, we remember you. That lady in our Instagram DMs that one time who was like, hey, make those circles bigger. I can't see nothing.
I can't see the
Board
board.
is for you.
Bigger board. Now
Bigger board and then bigger icons. So what difference does it make?
it's a trap. It's Admiral Akbar.
It's a B tier.
It is it's a B tier. I mean, yeah, he belongs with all these other guys.
Yep, all the other
Hanging out with
leaders.
all the other people. What have we done? We made a huge mistake. What have we done?
Hey, Vernestra Rowe. Here we go. She's another one where it's like, she's not as bad as Soul or Osha, but she definitely cover up stuff. Not great.
No, she's not a nice person.
So I think she's reminds
What
me
about all of her
Miss
young
Purdue.
stuff, though, when she was a kid?
I'll be real. I don't know much about that.
Yeah.
So this could be off base. You High Republic fans will have to let me know, but I'm here.
I could be fine with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She kind of reminds me of Mace in a lot of ways, but
Yeah.
at least Mace is like doing some stuff. And I bet she has done some stuff. I'm ignorant on the High Republic.
Youngest Jedi Knight ever.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We're moving right along.
We are. Ahsoka Tano.
So Katano. I know you hate her, so I'm curious.
I don't hate her. I just think that Dave likes to insert her wherever it's possible.
That's true.
Yes. So it's
Not for
frustrating.
lack of content to decide.
Exactly. That is the whole thing. But I don't know. Where do you place her? I'm kind of curious.
I put her tippy top of A.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
she
the
does.
fives?
She does.
She's
Yeah.
not even died yet.
Oh, well, I mean, kind of.
What do you mean?
In Ahsoka, she kind of died.
For like a hot second. I mean,
He stayed dead for a little longer.
he stayed dead.
Yeah.
He didn't come back.
I mean, you have her deeds in the Clone Wars.
Mhm.
Courageous, absolutely.
Yes.
Noble, yeah.
Yeah.
Only thing that doesn't put her in S tier, in my opinion, I think is actually a writing mistake in Ahsoka, this TV show. She should have lost due to sacrifice to Balin. She actually falls to the dark side a little, or not falls, but she uses the dark side a little bit. It's like choke out Shin.
Yeah.
And then Balin's just like, okay, see ya, and like beats her.
Mhm.
Why? She loses the fight.
Yeah.
But, everybody always compares her to Gandalf. Gandalf, tippy, like S plus character.
Yeah.
If she was truly going to be the Gandalf of the Star Wars universe, she needed to truly fight the Balrog and have a sacrifice moment
And lose.
where that's how she saves Sabine.
Yeah.
And so I think that she has too many similarities to Gandalf for me to be like, why not go the distance here?
Yeah.
But she is great. But she just doesn't reach S tier because she doesn't have that moment yet. And maybe she will.
I
But as of
gotcha.
yet, doesn't have that moment.
I want to lower her. I'd like her to be more like middle A tier,
Really? Okay.
if possible.
Okay.
Yeah. More like behind tech.
Behind tech?
Behind tech. If tech's the middle, she could be kind of.
She does do a lot of heroic deeds, though.
She does. It's true.
She's on par with tech. How about that?
She also does kind of run away and stuff like that, and is doing. We don't even
That's
know
true.
what she's doing. Yeah.
That's true.
Just out.
Isn't she? Fair enough. She is not. We still are yet to know because, well, they imply, it's because she's going through a lot
Yeah.
during the original trilogy. But yeah, why doesn't she step up? to
Why
the
doesn't
plate?
she help?
Great character, though.
Yes.
One of these times we'll have to just get rid of all these dumb rules and just do a character tier list.
Oh,
That'd
yes.
be fun.
That'd be insane.
Galen Urso.
I mean,
He did a good thing.
he's fine. Yeah. Yeah, he's fine.
Only the most hard hitting, deep discussions on Beyond the Dune Sea. Boba Fett. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
because I was really surprised that was even on here, but I get it because like he's the protagonist of the show. Yes,
and he does have somewhat of an arc, but he's still really self-serving.
He
Definitely
is.
not noble.
no,
So
he is not.
bottom of C.
Yes. That. What about that life of horribleness that he lived?
Cara Dune.
Cara Dune.
I'll be real. I've never really liked this character that much.
Yeah.
I wish she wasn't kicked out of the show. Like, you know, the controversy aside, I mean, like there was some better writing there in terms of like where she went because she was such a big part of season 1 and 2.
Yeah.
She is heroic,
I think so.
but I don't know. I've never been so hot on this character.
So where do you think that she belongs?
Clear somewhere like by Bo-Katan, probably.
Okay, I'm fine with that she's up at the top. Yeah.
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 Because she's definitely not like, this just feels bad. She has to be above Mace.
Yeah?
Yeah. Just feels weird.
Gotcha. She was kind of a gun for hire and everything for a while and stuff like that.
I just don't think she's a very deep character. That's all.
Oh, gotcha. Commander Cody. I don't feel like this guy's like, is he noble? Does he ever make a heroic sacrifice? Does he ever, I mean, what's he doing in the picture?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I did him a little dirty with that.
You made it real. Yeah. You're focusing on the sins. My goodness. I mean, I think he's in the C tier. I mean, yeah, he's a good general and everything.
Yeah.
Or not general, but good commander.
He comes back a little bit with Bad Batch.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I'd put him somewhere like right there.
Gotcha.
Nice little slot for him.
Go. Boop. There we go.
There we go.
Perfect.
So this is ridiculous.
It is.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. What a great character.
Yep.
What an amazing character. For a character this big, once again, let's turn to our Courtside correspondence.
I was going to say, we need a little bit of help.
From Morgan, Star Wars Gazer.
Hey guys, Morgan here, aka Star Wars Gazer, and today I will be talking with you guys about my personal favorite Jedi, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan Kenobi grew up in the Jedi Order and was trained by Master Qui-Gon Jinn, who was trained by Master Count Dooku. While not the most gifted Jedi, Obi-Wan worked tirelessly in his abilities as a swordsman and in his abilities with the Force. As he progressed, he would deal with quite a bit of heartbreak. He would watch his master die in Qui-Gon Jinn. He would watch his best friend Anakin Skywalker die, and he would watch his very close friend Satine die. All of the heartbreak, all of these things didn't deter him. He remained a light side user. This combined with his amazing defensive skills as well as his relational skills, hence the name the Negotiator, I put Obi-Wan in the A tier. Not the greatest Jedi ever, but certainly not among the worst. A bit uneasy at first, but steadfast in the end. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video. Thanks for watching. This is Star Wars Gazer. May the Force be with you always.
And may the Force be with you,
Yes.
Mr. Gazer. Morgan, appreciate you. Great breakdown. What do you think, Seth?
I think that he made him a little low, personally.
A little low.
A little low.
Ooh, not a little high?
You think
He did train Darth Vader after all.
he did train Darth Vader, but then what did he do ultimately?
Where do you put him? Is this going to be a disagreement? Oh my God. Oh. S tier?
What's his final act? It's to sacrifice himself to bring the twins together so then they can be a couple crazy teenagers and bring down this empire. And he does it with a grin on his face. Okay? I mean, wartime general never turns to the dark side. I'm trying not to let the Jedi thing, but I don't feel like that he was ever too into the dogma of the Jedi. I think just a little bit. Interesting.
Perfect Jedi.
Yeah.
In my opinion. I think that like Obi-Wan is an example of if the Jedi dogma was to work.
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Yeah.
With a character like Obi-Wan Kenobi, someone who can follow it rigorously, but never fall one way or the other.
Yeah.
Good person. And there's a reason why he's often jokingly, affectionately called Star Wars Jesus.
Yes.
I'm just pulling your chain. He is absolutely right next to Luke
He is,
Skywalker,
yeah.
right next to him.
Yes.
I find as I get older, Obi-Wan Kenobi to be more and more inspiring. I've always been inspired by Luke, but there could come a day where Obi-Wan takes my top slot as my favorite character.
I hope that in the next 30 years, when we're still doing this show, that we both end up like Sir Alec Guinness.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that would be that'd be pretty great. That if we're kind of, that those wise old hermits living out beyond the dunes, if you
Right.
will. Yes.
Amazing character. I really can't
Yes.
say too many good things about him. I mean, he is the template for the self-sacrifice when it comes to Star Wars.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he
Where
really
did
is
we
the
learn it from?
Gandalf. He's really the Gandalf of Star Wars. And
Yes.
what Gazer just pointed out, he didn't start as the most gifted Jedi. It wasn't like Luke where the door was wide open. He had to work for it.
Yep.
And he still was steadfast, lost everything, and climbed out of that hole
Mm-hmm.
and still became the hero we all know him as. So,
Yep.
absolutely. S tier. No question about it. You're up.
Iden Versio.
You take this one.
Oh yeah, I think that so she does have a face turn. Because it's kind of like the same. Who were you saying that? Oh, that she is an Imperial, deep within the Imperial ranks, and witnesses 2 Death Star explosions. She's present for both of them, and then still turns to the good guys and ends up sacrificing herself in the end. So, I mean, I think at the very least, she's in the B tier. The B tier is extremely crowded right now.
Put it on next to Tala.
All right, okay. I think so.
And before we finish out this mug and round up this tier list, there's a lot of heavy hitters still left in here, so you don't want to miss out. Let's get right into the halftime report. Take it away.
Oh yeah, beyond the Dune Sea Maniacs, we are at halftime in this high-octane, turbocharged Jedi power battle of Star Wars heroes. And let me tell you, brother, it's been a slobber knocker, a tier list the likes of which the galaxy has never seen before.
Yeah, so anyway, it's halftime. And
But don't just sit there like a moisture farmer waiting for the next harvest. You, yes, you can get involved. Dig it? Check our tier list template in the description below. You can rank the heroes. You can tell us who's number 1. Post it on social media and tag us so we can see the madness in real time.
And then we'll share our favorites on an upcoming live stream. So if you have strong opinions,
And I know you do, baby.
then tag us and we might feature yours live.
But wait, there's more. Oh yeah, we've got the Power Battles bracket, the ultimate showdown, the final battle of galactic supremacy. March 29th is the deadline, folks. Fill out the bracket, email it to us. Then, on March 30th, me and this guy are gonna complete the bracket live, and whoever picks the closest to ours, they win a prize. Oh yeah.
To sum up, fill out that bracket, email it to us by March 29th, and if yours is the closest to ours, you win. Simple as that. You know this whole thing is basketball themed, right?
What?
Madness, March Madness. You're out here cutting a wrestling promo.
Madness is madness, brother. Oh yeah.
Welcome back. Thanks so much, gentlemen over there. We good looking guys over there. I gotta
They
say.
are.
Yeah.
They are. Yes.
Let's finish out this tier list. Seth, I think you're up.
I was about to say we have lots of heavy players on the board right now, but there's plenty still in the ye old cup. So let's see what this second half gives us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Will this be a tale of two halves?
We'll see.
Yeah.
Will there be any more upsets?
That's what I'm saying.
Underdog stories.
That's what I'm saying. Rebellions are built on hope.
Jen Erso.
Jyn Erso. I mean, I think that she's definitely better than Cassian, and then I think that she is definitely better. I think that she's the tippy top of B or low A.
Really, that high?
Yeah. Why? What do you think?
I really like Jyn as a character, but
Yeah.
as far as her heroics, she doesn't do anything until that final act, really, of
Yeah.
the movie. And then she kind of does everything, right?
Yeah.
So it's
Getting stuff done, and part of it might be because of her dad too.
fine. Top of B, I think.
Okay.
I could go.
All right, put her near Ray.
All right, moving on. Who do we got? This was a fun one.
Yeah?
99.
Uh-huh.
For nobility alone.
I might even go higher than that.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
You know what? Plan 99. Go right next to his homie.
Yeah.
Where he belongs, with his brother.
That's all he wanted to do was join the fight. And then he did, and what happened?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right hero.
Yes. Yaddle.
Yaddle!
Facing down Count Dooku and Darth Sidious.
What else is there to say? I mean, she's good.
Yes. Yes.
I wouldn't say she does the sacrifice play because she didn't know she was going to die.
No.
Bryce Dallas Howard, though.
Yes. It's pretty
Definitely
cool.
moves her up from C tier.
Yes, that is true.
Ooh. Kanan Jarrus.
Who's that?
Who's that?
I don't even know who that is.
Caleb Doom.
Oh.
Yeah, that guy. You remember?
Yeah. He was gosh, what a rookie from a couple years ago.
He was in that first episode of Bad Batch.
Yes. Yes. And he runs off, right?
Yeah, he's briefly staring down Ahsoka in the episode Tales of the Jedi. But otherwise, nothing of note.
I gotcha.
I mean, he's like, he's okay.
Yeah.
Decent character.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he's in Rebels, actually.
Really?
Yeah. Somewhere in there.
Is he the rebel?
Yeah, it might be. A cowboy. I've heard him called a cowboy.
Gotcha.
Yeah. We have a friend who's really into this character.
Yeah.
Like maybe too into this character,
honestly.
Our maestro over at Tales of the Archives,
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Grayson
from Mortis FM.
And I guess let's cut to our court. He's our next courtside correspondence. Let's see what he has to say about old Kanan Jarrus. I would have considered it, Grayson. But Comic Sans, really? Man of your talents. Just for that. He's better than OSHA. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Better than OSHA. But Comic Sans, come on. No, I'll be for real. I actually, Rebels isn't my favorite show in the world. And I'll be honest.
Self-sacrifice.
He has kind of one of the best.
Yeah.
Like one of the best moments.
Yeah.
I don't really like him that much in season 1. I think he gets a lot better in season 2, and then he's great in season 3 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'd give it to you. As a hero.
Is he better than Tech? Is he better than 99?
Yeah. Yeah. That sacrifice.
It's
just one of the all-time great scenes in Star Wars, I think. I mean, the Force gives him his sight back.
Yeah.
I mean, and he knew he was going to die, too.
Yeah, there was no way out.
I mean, I think I could even go here, like above 5s. Because, I mean, he also has all the other qualities, nobility, courage, great character arc. So, not my favorite show in the world, but I'll give it to you, Grayson.
Okay. Padme Amidala.
Padme. Okay.
Royalty, like her mother.
Mm-hmm. Deliberation, folks.
Yeah. I'm really thinking about this. Again, I told you I would be shooting from the hip.
Where does Padme go on the tier list?
I think she's somewhere in here.
No disagreement for me.
Yeah.
Great character. Great hero.
Yes.
A lot of great qualities.
I was going to say, too, that the love. We were talking about love with Kira. I mean, she stood by Anakin even till the end.
Yep.
Yeah.
Master Qui-Gon Jinn.
Qui-Gon.
Your favorite Jedi.
My favorite Jedi.
Your favorite character.
He's so cool.
He's great.
But he didn't know he was going to die.
I'm not giving him points for the self-sacrifice.
So what are you giving him? Where's the...
I mean, great... He does fight Darth Maul the first time.
Yeah.
Very successful.
Yes.
He holds his own really well the second time.
Yeah.
He does. He is responsible for finding the Chosen One.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah.
And I mean, noble. I mean, like one of the most noble Jedi.
Yeah.
Great hero.
I just wouldn't have put him that high, but I guess that...
How about right there?
Okay. That's fine, I guess.
Yeah. I know you would have put him in F tier.
No, I wouldn't have put him in F tier. I mean, I feel like that he'd be down by like Ray and Cal, I think.
Okay.
Because he really did kind of go the beat of his own drum and stuff like that and was kind of, really doing things the way he wanted to do it.
Heroic.
Yeah.
Part of the reason it makes him heroic.
Yeah. Captain Rex.
Ooh.
Yeah.
In my book, experience outranks everything.
It does. It does. I'm going to put him kind of near. I think that he's more noble than Cody. I put him like at the bottom of the B.
Bottom of B?
Yeah. I mean, like, or why? What do you.
Why?
What, unless you're remembering something more than me.
Explain yourself. Why bottom of B?
Do you think he should be at the top of the B?
Either that or A tier.
A tier? Where was the. I don't remember him. Has he died yet?
Okay, that's not like it's not necessary.
I was talking about like C. I'm like, okay, all right. So we start here at C.
Everybody starts at C.
Yep, and then we're slowly working our way up, and we're working our way past all these guys.
Fights the Order 66, like fights it and wins
until like Ahsoka hits him with like blunt force trauma.
Enough. He fights it enough.
Yeah,
stands by Fives. The only one who really believes him.
Yep,
stands by he is one of the biggest heroes of the Clone Wars. If we talk about the Umbara arc, going against Pong Krell, a fight where he knows he really can't win.
Yeah.
I mean, he's probably one of the most noble clone.
You think that he's more noble than Iden Versio, more than Qui-Gon Jinn, more than Finn? Like we're working past Padme and Ahsoka?
I'd probably put him with Padme. That's where I'd have him. I mean, again, looking at this, courage, dude, yeah. Outstanding achievements, yeah. I mean, the 501st were the best of the best. Noble qualities, yeah. I mean, we're talking about he's Cody didn't fight Order 66 at all. He didn't even try.
No, I mean, it's a little different.
No, it's not.
I mean, it is.
He tried, and he didn't.
Yeah.
No, you can't put it that the movie was made before. No,
I was gonna say no.
He didn't fight it.
Cody was always more robotic than the others for that reason. I feel like, yeah,
Rex is better.
Okay,
A tier.
All right.
I mean, do you disagree?
Again, I thought that he should be in the B tier, but okay.
We just saw these guys.
Yeah,
we put them together as one group because all of their deeds are sort of together.
Yeah.
Good kids.
I think they could be higher than that, don't you think? I mean, they saved their whole planet.
Kinda.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we'll probably never know the ending of that story, but we can imply that, like, KB sacrificed herself too. Come on, man. They're an A tier.
A tier?
Yeah.
All right, I'll give you bottom at A.
Yeah. It's the crew, man. Neil.
My bad. I did not consider Neil. Yeah, didn't consider that.
Yeah.
My fault.
I was going to say, what about Wim saving KB?
Good character. There's a lot of characters up here, okay? I want to consider.
Okay, I'm just saying. Rogan. See, I mean, like, when he helps with the path, doesn't he? Isn't that what he's doing? Okay.
Supporting character.
Yes, supporting character. He doesn't.
He's kind of a wedge to me. Like bottom of B. He does the job.
Yeah.
We got more in here. Actually, we're kind of getting down to the wire, thankfully.
Yep.
There's a couple of big heavy hitters that we've not talked about yet.
I can't wait till we talk about. Okay.
Poe Dameron? Is that who you were going to say?
No, I was going to be like, yeah.
Poe Dameron. He's
a smuggler.
Used to be.
Yes.
But he does take a really active role in the Resistance as a pilot.
It's true. He is responsible pretty much. Like, he takes care of the Starkiller base pretty much by himself.
That's pretty huge.
It is.
And he's trying the entire time in Last Jedi to do something.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a little hot-headed.
Yeah, no one will let him get in an X-Wing and blow something up.
And then in Rise of Skywalker, he does kind of lead the charge on Exegol.
He does.
I would say, I could be convinced bottom of A, but I'm kind of top of B right now, kind of with everybody else here.
Gotcha. Okay.
This is...
Yep.
Come on, pull out an A tier character. S tier. Let's go. Ezra Bridger. Well, he's definitely not S tier. I'll tell you that much. So there you go.
You hate this character.
I am not fond of Ezra Bridger. But you know what? Maybe I could be convinced.
Yeah, we need a little bit of help.
Let's hear from Caden.
From our courtside correspondent.
Cantina Talk. Take it away.
Cantina Talk.
What is going on? My name is Caden, or Cantina Talk, and I am here to talk to you today about Ezra Bridger. Starting right off the bat, Ezra was trained by Kanan Jarrus, arguably one of the greatest Jedi that ever lived, and my personal favorite. Ezra started out as cocky, whiny, and arrogant, But honestly, after Season 2, leading into Season 3, along with Kanan's death, everything changed. After Kanan's death, he was more focused on not losing his family, the Ghost Crew. And ultimately, if you think about it, if Ezra didn't make his sacrifice, taking Thrawn and himself out of the equation, A New Hope wouldn't have happened. I personally believe if Thrawn was alive and around during the events of the original trilogy, everything would have played out differently. And what we know today to be Star Wars would be changed forever. And the fact that after being alone for 10 years, struggling to survive on his own, in an entirely new galaxy with no one, the fact that he didn't fall to the dark side then, or when Darth Maul was grooming him to become his new apprentice, really speaks volumes to Ezra and his character and his morals. I cannot wait to see where Ezra's future leads, and I really hope he gets to train Jason with that brand new lightsaber. With all that being said, I'm going to have to place Ezra, for me, as an A-tier Star Wars character. Not the greatest, not an S-tier, but definitely not the worst. A lot like Anakin at the start, but really turned into a Qui-Gon Jinn-like character. With all that being said, I hope you all enjoy the rest of the video. This has been Caden or Cantina Talk, signing off.
This is one of those times where we do these collabs and it's really great.
Yeah.
But then it's like, we kind of shoot ourselves in the foot because our audience is like, wow, that was so much better than what I'm watching here on this channel. I'm going to go watch Cantina Talk.
What have we done?
That was a great video.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Caden, Cantina Talk. And what a great pitch. You lost me a little bit with Kanan, one of the greatest Jedi. I know we got him up here, but hey, we're not doing a Jedi tier list today. But it's interesting. Where do you have Ezra? Because I'm more passionate about.
I was going to say, he's still that weirdo from Rebels. That's the whole thing, the weird little kid. Because even in Ahsoka, he's kind of odd now.
Ahsoka doesn't do this character any favors, in my opinion.
No.
I was actually really looking forward to him. And he's okay, but he doesn't do a whole lot in Ahsoka.
Yeah.
The biggest thing I could give Ezra is his sacrifice play. But otherwise, he is kind of that bratty kid. And it's like, I don't know. Caden, you make a strong argument. And you bump him up a little bit for me, but I think I probably have to go B. I might have even... C is too low.
Yeah. That's a little mean.
I could go... put him under everybody else, underneath.
There's a spot next to Yaddle.
Hey, there we go. You know what? That was made for Mr. Bridger right there.
Well, there you go.
But, hey, Caden, you moved him up from bottom of B, though. I'll give you that. You did convince me with that great video
Rude.
there. So, hey, you know what? Cantina Talk S tier. Ezra B tier. Jar Jar Binks. It took this long to get to.
Jar Binks. It's been a while since we've seen him.
Yeah, supposedly he's out as a street performer.
Yes. He tries.
But he also
fails.
Signs away the entire galaxy to Emperor Palpatine.
No one said he was smart. No one said he was smart.
Actually, that might even bring Padme down a tier.
Why?
For putting Jar Jar in charge of that.
Maybe.
It's a pretty big faux pas.
Yes. Error in judgment. So what, you think that he belongs near Grogu?
Yeah.
And Vernestra?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
I like Jar Jar. He's actually grown on me over the years, but as a hero, he fails upwards.
He's not the most heroic individual.
Yeah.
Yes. He's a boom bad Gunkin, right?
Finally. I've been waiting for this one.
Oh, okay.
The chosen one. One of the few characters who made it on both of our lists, the heroes and villains. This is hard because S tier character, but what is he as a hero? Let's run it back. Courage.
Yep.
Can't take that away from him.
No.
He gets 10 in the stats, 10 out of 10 on courage.
Yep.
Achievements. The hero of the clone Wars. Yeah.
The greatest of all time.
Noble qualities. Up to a certain point, but really you can only give him a 5 out of 10 here because the other 5 out of 10 go into very ignoble qualities.
Exactly. I mean, the whole reason why he started doing things was very selfish. Yeah.
Where do you have him? Mine might be controversial. I don't know. I'm curious, but where do you have him first?
The whole thing is in the grand scheme of his life, he's not Anakin Skywalker for a lot of it.
Half of it, exactly.
Yeah, which is kind of crazy. He does defeat the Emperor. It's a pretty big deal. I think he's I think he's in B tier.
I personally, this is where he goes.
Really? That
Because
seems really high to put him next to Yoda. Or is it just the idea of Anakin? Is that what you're trying to say?
let's remove the silly little aspect of Darth Vader for a moment.
Oh, okay.
So-
the silly little aspect
just
of
back
Darth
up.
Vader.
He's S tier then. He's
I
up
don't
there
know how
with
I feel
Luke.
about that. What?
I'm getting you there.
Okay.
Okay. So we're forgetting the whole bit about Darth Vader for a minute. He's up there with Luke.
Yeah.
Now let's put Darth Vader back in. Okay. S tier. He probably falls down to B, maybe even C.
Yeah.
As far as the heroics go.
Yeah.
But then the Return of the Jedi.
Yes.
He does defeat the Emperor and come back
does.
to the light.
He does.
And I think that puts a lot of points back to his heroics.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the interesting thing that we have to wrestle with Anakin. I mean, that's the very deep part about his character. It's what Luke has to go through. It's what Leia has to go through.
Yeah.
Like, can you disqualify the heroics of Anakin Skywalker because of Darth Vader?
I mean, at the end of the day, though, a lot of his heroics were just war crimes.
Were they, though?
I mean, he
Some
stabbed
of
that
them.
one dude in the back.
Yeah, he
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, I think that it was the Clone Wars that paved the way for Darth Vader, let's be real.
Yeah, 100%. But I mean,
So a lot of his heroics paved the way.
that's where we're struggling with here is nobility.
Yeah.
He still has got 10 out of 10 and everything else. But he does redeem himself, and that has to mean something.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. That's why.
And he sacrifices himself.
That's why I can't give him S, but I'd go A. But I could.
Put him near his wife.
How about that?
Okay.
How about that?
I think I'm all right with that.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I'm
one of these
okay with
times
that.
It'd be interesting to have just like a no rules, just characters.
We're just
right?
yelling about characters.
Everybody's in the comments like, guys, what are you doing? Why?
I don't understand.
Handicap himself.
I don't get it. Sabine Wren.
See a nice slot for her just right there.
Yeah.
Good character. I'm excited to see where she goes.
Yeah, I was going to say nothing like pops out that like, yes, she did create all that horrible technology that was going to kill her people.
Mm.
Yeah. But then, turns it around and uses it on the Imperials and stuff like that. So,
yeah,
there's that.
Grief Karga.
Get him.
Goated actor.
Yes.
But he's kind of like a Mace Windu, I think.
Or he's like
morally
Finnick
gray.
Shand.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's just.
Jar Jar. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to Mr. Carl Weathers. Great
Yes.
character. I would have loved to see more of him.
Yep.
Kuiil.
Oh.
Great character, though.
I was going to say
For the Mandalorian
self-sacrifice.
character. Self-sacrifice.
Yes.
Does the right thing.
I've spoken.
He's like a top of B
He is.
character. We just don't see enough of him, but he does do the right thing.
It is true.
So there we go.
Yep. Oh, it's our last one.
We're down to the wire, folks.
This is it.
S tier or F tier. Sink or rise.
Or swim.
Or swim.
Yes.
Maybe fly. Who knows?
Yes.
But it's our final hero in the Heroes tier list. Thank you guys so much for being here. We appreciate you so much. Let's round this out and wrap things up. Seth, take it away, our final hero.
Boo, 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 boo.
Ooh, what a hero to end with.
Boo, 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 boo.
This one's going to be interesting.
It will be.
Interesting.
Yes.
The leader of his own show, a protagonist.
Yes.
Maybe we should hear from the man himself.
Yes.
Maybe the Mandalorian himself should give us his opinion
Really?
on where he should be.
Din Djarin?
Din Djarin, courtside correspondent. Din Djarin, take it away. Where do you belong in the Heroes tier list?
Is this thing on? Mic'd Up Mandalorian here. I was told by my good friend Blore and Mandalore that Beyond the Dune Sea we're doing a Heroes tier list, and well, I think I have 3 things to say as to why I should be at the very top of that list. S tier, baby, you know how it is. But look, before I do that, my son's getting a little bit restless. Be quiet, for once in your life. So you're probably thinking, what are the 3 reasons? Am I not the most overqualified babysitter in the whole entire galaxy? I mean, not only that, I have no parents, I have cool gadgets, I have fancy technology. That's like Batman, baby. I'm basically like Batman mixed in with John Wayne, like a cool Batman cowboy combo. What's that? Trouble at the saloon, I hear? Justice! Like, not only do I have the coolest set of armor, I literally have a jetpack. I mean, you know what a jetpack is? A jetpack is portable high ground, baby. I'm Obi-Wan Kenobiing the hell out of this. Like, I'm Star Wars incarnate. Every single thing that has influenced Star Wars, it's all in me. It all comes back to me, baby. Yeah, so Connor, Seth, Do what you know is right. Put me in S tier exactly where I belong, and I'll see all of you guys in 2026. And before you do that one, go check out that Blore and Mandalore guy. I mean, he's pretty handsome and humble, and definitely not me. See you guys later.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
I'm glad to see he's on vacation. He's enjoying his time off. Well,
Yes. Well, he's going to have a busy shooting schedule soon.
yeah. So I'm glad to see that.
Yeah.
Who am I to argue? I mean, I guess the man says he belongs in S tier. Maybe he belongs in S tier.
I don't think that he belongs in S tier.
No, you don't think so?
No, but I think that he does belong in A tier.
Why not S tier?
I mean, we don't know a whole lot of his bounty hunting life. It's like Boba Fett could be really bringing him down.
Yeah, but he's noble. He definitely, if he needs to do the right thing, he will. Boba Fett, no disintegrations.
True.
What's that about?
Yeah. Owen and Baru, ask them.
Are you really going to deny the Mando himself his own ranking?
Where's he going in S tier?
That's better than Babu Frick.
He's not.
He's not.
He's not.
I probably agree. Top of A tier. But I mean, I don't know. I could be convinced. Yeah, that's kind of where I put him.
I think he's there. Yeah.
I think that he is a great hero.
Yes. And he's got deeds still to come.
Yeah.
That's not saying that this isn't permanent. Yeah.
All right.
I think so too.
What a journey, folks. What a journey we went on together. Let's take a look. How did everything shake up in this heroes tier list in S tier? Let's be real, guys. He's a category all of his own.
It's true. He has all of our hearts.
Luke Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Leia, Organa Solo. I'll be honest, there's not as many in S tier as I was expecting. Did I have anybody else in S tier? Nope, that's it. That's all I had in S tier.
Okay, I was going to say, I'll be real. I shot from the hip for a lot of this episode because I didn't want to repeat it last time.
Oh, well, I was bringing you down, huh?
Yeah, I didn't want to be, and I didn't want to bring you down. That was the whole thing. So, yeah.
A tier. We're pretty packed here. We've got Jedi Master Yoda, Kanan Jarrus, Din Djarin, ARC Trooper 5s, Tech, 99, Ahsoka Tano, Anakin Skywalker, Captain Rex, Padme Amidala, Finn, Qui-Gon Jinn, Tala, Iden Versio, and the Skeleton Crew. That's a respectable A tier, I think, when it comes to heroics.
And then
this jumbled mess.
If you just want a good guy in Star Wars, that's the B tier. Yeah.
You got Rey, you got Cal, you got Hunter, Han Solo. You can look.
Chewie, Lando.
Yeah.
Poe.
Rounded it out with Roken and Amelin Holdo.
Yep.
C tier. Now we're kind of getting to maybe these characters are a little shady.
Yep. Some scum and villainy.
Andor, Bo-Katan Kryze, Marin, Mace Windu, and it leads all the way down to Boba Fett.
Yes.
D tier here we're getting into. These guys are not so nice, even though they may lead their own shows.
Yes.
Even though they may have moments of heroics, they are outshined by either their, let's be real, bad writing, horrible deeds, or ultimately a huge turn to villainy.
Taking away from another character.
And that's where you get the kind of D and F tier.
Yes.
So there you go.
Yes.
This is, I feel like, always how our lists round out. We get our B and C tier are packed. Maybe we just need to adjust the board accordingly.
If only we made the circle smaller.
If only we made the circle smaller. Maybe next time, folks. But otherwise, I'm pretty happy with this list. I really wouldn't change anything.
Yeah.
So.
No big fights.
No.
But guess what, guys? There's plenty of tier list madness to still come.
So there you have it, everybody. Thanks so much for coming to the Thunderdome with us and battling it out. Who is the best hero in Star Wars? I want to give a huge shout out and a thank you to all of our Courtside correspondents who participated in this video. You can find all their links in the description down below. And hey, Beyond the Dune Seas tier list madness has only just begun, folks.
It's true.
Every week in March, we're coming back at you with another tier list. And next week, we're going to be talking about Seth. Who's better? A little bit of trooper design action.
I was going to say, we talked about all the heroes. Now let's just talk about the everyday guy.
And let's talk about a little bit of that rule of cool. Who's got the nicest, the shiniest armor out there on the court? Guys, next week, Tier List Madness will return. We'll see you next week. Thank you so much for being here. BDTS out.